Good morning, everybody. Corey here. Just a reminder, I am not a financial advisor, and that all I'm doing is gathering the data and presenting it to you, hopefully in a manner that you will understand, regardless of your background. But anyway, just a reminder that these funds are extremely risky. Please understand your risk. You can find these risks located below with their definitions on their website. In this video, we are going to go over the daily roundup from yesterday. Apologize, I did decide to go to bed early last night to catch up on sleep, and then this morning I've been working on spreadsheets and got lost in estimate stuff, and I should have done these first. Unfortunately, as you can see, I don't know why, but sometimes during the night, I don't know if they do updates or what happens, but it's hard to get the data to pull from Google Finance. So you see a lot of these IVs are not loading today, and some of the sectors aren't loading this morning. I guess what I could do, because sometimes, and I didn't think about this, but sometimes if I go out and go back in, that'll be good. And it doesn't appear to be. I don't know if more have loaded than where, but yeah. Alright, so we're just going to move on. Hopefully y'all don't have any issues hearing me, as my daughter is asleep in the room behind me. Alright, so if we look here, let's go ahead and just sort this so we can see what's going on. But we can see that ULTY itself did drop 2 cents in price yesterday, which was 0.13%, while the market was up 32%. I know we're looking at the percentages, but it was just 2 cents. But anyway, anything Bitcoin related did seem to come down in the afternoon, and as you can see, that coin here did come down 8%. Then we have CleanSpark down 6%, and GigaCloud was down 4%. And we look at our biggest winners down here for the day. We have Wolfspeed, Mind Medicine up 6%, B. Riley up 5%, and then Sunrun, SMCI, and Root all up 4%. And then I do apologize, I did not mention that yesterday was Monday, so they did their plan for the week, and they didn't actually close out any out of any of the tickers or stocks that they had on Friday. However, they did buy back into, or get back into, ones that they got out of on Friday, regardless of why they got out of them on Friday. And then we do have some returning members that we had previously. I did this stuff yesterday, so let me just sort of glance. So Affirm is one that we had before and haven't been in a minute. And B. Riley. The rest of these I think we were in last week. So I think, yeah, I remember yesterday there were only 2 new ones. So those would be the 2 new ones, which it's funny because I listened to my trading podcast, or whatever you want to call it. And I just heard recently B. Riley being mentioned, but I don't remember what for. Same thing with Mind Medicine. I heard that yesterday as well. And possibly even Root. I always hear Affirm and Enphase. But anyway. Alright. So let's go on over here to our trades. For this instance, since we have no stocks, let me just hide, even though you can see the overall amount up there for this pay period. I don't even know what I just did. Yes, I should have done it on the computer. Let's go ahead and just sort this since we have lots of trades here. We can see the bottom 2, they don't have trades, but those were ones I do believe that they had rolled. Those are the 2 that got rolled last week, which is the first time that I've seen them roll a short call. Let's just double check. Yeah, well, C and Viking, C and Viking Therapeutic there. here. Yep. So those are two. So they didn't need to do anything with those because they rolled those on Friday, so they already have their short calls there. And then if we just look at, you know, the overall amounts here, just highlight some of the bigger ones or lower ones, we can see that those above 100,000 are the top three right there. We have Root bringing in 215,000, Wolf Speed positive 121,000, and Coin with 105,000. And if we look at the bottom, we have Affirm at negative 201,000 or 202,000. Vertiv Holdings negative 87,000, and Giga Cloud Technology negative 58,000. In fact, there's only 4 here that are negative. So then you have what Lyft by negative 4,000. Everybody else is positive there for the overall trades. And then just a reminder, the line 1 at the top, that's the, you know, amount per share for this pay period, and which we should be halfway through. And the next line are just the summary of the trades. Of course, column L is the premium of the short calls received, which in this case are going to be exactly the same on Mondays because we're not really closing anything out, or they didn't. Not saying it hasn't happened in the past on a Monday, but yeah. So in this case, those two happen to match. And then we have the net assets over here. Let's sort this. So we have the total net assets in column S, and then column T is, you know, how does this affect the stock price itself of ULTY? So you can see the top 3 there with the larger numbers, which are still just cents, right? But the top 3 are bringing the stock down. The ULTY stock down 28 cents a share. Then we look down at the bottom, C is our best one, and it's bringing the stock up 17 cents just by itself. Of course, then we have some 5 cent and 6 cent winners there. But so that's 28. That's 28. So our top 3 and bottom 3 cancel each other out. But overall, we're actually in the positive of all of the net assets of all of these, bringing the stock price up 12 cents. And I don't remember if it was positive previously or not on other days, to be honest. Yeah, I guess it was. I hadn't really paid that much attention. Sometimes you get tunnel vision, you know, like when you're in your car and you drive and you get to where you were going, but you don't remember everything about how you got where you're going because you were thinking about things. Well, I get, you know, sometimes I go through the workbooks and say it to y'all, read all this stuff, but then I don't really remember. It didn't really sink in for me what all I went through. But anyway, I'll leave this here with you. I did not think to bring up my Moomoo account with the stocks. I do apologize. I keep forgetting that. I'll try to do better in the future. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Bye.